Hi YouTube, welcome to my channel. My channel is about all things foster care. And this month I've been doing videos each week talking about ways that you can support foster families if you're unable to take kids into your home. So take a look around. If you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel. And once you're finished with this video, if you give it a thumbs up, I would really appreciate that to know that I can make more content like this. I've actually been getting requests on social media about other videos that you guys would like to see more information about. So I do think this is not going to be my last video. I do think that I'm going to continue on at least for a couple more weeks and share some of my thoughts with you. So in the past few weeks, I've given 2 or 3 things for you to do to help support foster families, but today I'm only going to give you one, but it is very individualized. So let's get right to it. So my one suggestion is that you share whatever skill or gift that you have that you can do really well with another kid who is having a hard time. So I'll give you my specific example for what that looks like. I have an aunt who is a wonderful cook. She's also a great baker. I am not a baker. I will not do that. I will do dishes and I will cook all day long, but my teenagers will not learn how to cook or how to bake from me. If there's any baking going on in this house, it's not gonna be from me, and you better find a box of brownies and whip it up great. That's as far as I go. I know how to turn on the oven and I know how to cook in the oven, but not to bake. So my aunt saw this need, and her and my teenager alternate each month. So one month she comes to get her and my teenager teaches her how to make a dish. And then the following month they get together again and my aunt teaches my teenager how to make a dish. And they've been doing this for quite some time now. She teaches her things that are a little more specific or a little fickle, like how to make meringue or fudge, or some of those things that you do need a little more of skill. You can't necessarily just follow a recipe. You've got to take into consideration what the weather's like and how humid it is, and you'll need to alter the recipe just a little bit. So through that, they have built a really good relationship, and they've become really close. So that is a way without you can very personally give of yourself and of your time and support a foster family by just taking them once a month and then teaching them something or prolonging something. Now, it has come to my attention that I mostly have examples for girls because at this moment I only have girls and it's been a while since I've had boys. But the same thing would apply to a guy if you know a lot about sports or a specific sport. So if your skill is football, you can talk to them about the differences between what a game is like in a stadium versus seeing it online, and the rules of the game, good calls, bad calls. You can just talk about the game. So that's my one guy instance. Of course, fishing is another one that comes to mind, but there's a bajillion. So the call to action is, what is your gift? And now go and find a family who has a child in their home that would be interested with that. So call your church, call your local foster care agency, call any nonprofit organization that teams up with foster families who might know how to get you plugged in and who can talk to you about what age range and gender you think that would be interested in. Now, I have a little secret for you. It doesn't really matter what skill you have. There's a lot more learning going on than whatever if you're trying to teach them sewing. These kids often need to know that adults are safe and that adults love them and that they are valued and precious and worthy of people's time, because they often don't feel that. So it really, if you think, oh, I'm not really good at this, it doesn't matter. Try it anyway. But I will say also, sometimes things aren't a fit. And so if you've tried it for a couple months and you just aren't jiving with one particular kid, or that kid isn't as interested in whatever it is that you're passionate about like you thought that they would be or that they thought they would be, that's fine too. I think it's okay to call it quits and move on. I think like a 90-day trial period is a good sense for, is it really working, or is it, and you want to continue, or that was fun, time to find somebody else and continue to share your trade with other kids. So those are my 2 suggestions. Thank you so much for being open to listening to my ideas about supporting foster families. Also, if you are interested in more of an in-depth look into our particular foster care journey, you can follow me on Insta Stories, and I'm at Confessions from Fostering. And I do post once a day, but I also do stories throughout the day that kind of show a day in the life. So if you are looking for more than just a once a week YouTube video and you want to know more specifically what goes on in our day, how we handle meltdowns, or 1,000 other things that go on during the day, be sure to check that out and check out the highlights because I've saved a lot there. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great week. Bye-bye.